sit in the corner and shook my shit. Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Pep Talk. I am your host, Pepper Braxton, and I am here with another special guest.
Because we got a lot of shit to talk about.
We do.
So
I'm a girl. Just blow my shit out. Fuck me, nail me to the cross, put me in the mattress.
I didn't lose my virginity to a guy until I moved to him and asked him.
Are you into feet play?
yes.
You are! Yes.
Say, bumping purses or something.
I've dated a bottom before. How did that work? How much is...
You need to fuck me every night.
Every night, but every... Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Pep Talk. I am your host, Pepper Braxton, and I am here with a special guest. Skyler, what the fuck is good?
What's up?
How you feeling?
Good. I'm ready to get into it.
You ready to get into it now? I had your friend on here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of motherfucking lies on here. Are you going to talk that shit?
You know I'm talking about shit.
Okay.
Let's
But first of all, I just want to ask you, how are you doing mentally?
I'm good. You know, I have some rough days sometimes, but God is good, and I think everybody go through that.
Yeah, I asked everybody, every single guest I have, I asked them how are they mentally, and every single guest has said they have their ups and downs, or they're going through something right now. What is something that you need right now to make you happy?
Money. Money.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very straightforward. Can you let the audience know where you're from and how old are you?
I'm originally from Lansing, Michigan. I'm 20. Ooh, I just turned 29.
Happy birthday. We just celebrated
Thank
his
you.
birthday last night and last Sunday.
Yes. Oh, 29 is crazy.
How did you enjoy your birthday?
I had a ball, man. My friends show out. All of my friends. I want to shout out David, TZ, and Callie. They really did their shit.
What is something you looking forward to going into your 29th year?
Just elevation. I want to be better than I was when I was 28. So
that's good. Okay, I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
Now, you said you're from Lansing, Michigan. That's in the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest.
Okay.
And for me, growing up in the Midwest with some T's, how was it growing up in Lansing, Michigan?
It was actually fun. Like, it's not a lot to do in Lansing. Like, if you want to do something, you have to travel to Detroit or Canada or something like that. But in Lansing, we showed our ass.
How far is Lansing from Detroit?
About like an hour, 20 minutes.
Okay. That's what's up. Did you grow up with any siblings?
Yes, I have one older sister. Just me and her.
And were you out in Lansing?
No.
So when did you come out?
When I moved here,
You was grown. You moved here for college.
I was grown as hell.
Okay.
And I didn't even start messing with guys until my, I want to say junior year of college.
So did you always know that you liked boys or men?
I knew that niggas was attractive, but I never had the urgency to like be physical, you know? But I always knew niggas was fine. Shit.
So how was your first encounter with a guy?
You know what's crazy? My first encounter with a guy, we ended up in a 3.5-year relationship.
Oh, you lucked the fuck up.
But it was so random because I'm like, what the fuck is this fit? Like, I knew he looked good, but I was like, I didn't expect to be in a relationship with him. But we had fun though.
Have you ever been intimate with a woman?
Yeah.
And how was that?
Good. I still fuck. I'm still intimate with women now.
Are you really?
Yes.
When was the last time you was intimate with a woman?
October.
Of 2024?
Yes.
Okay, we getting into some shit.
What was you doing as a teenager? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I wasn't doing a lot as a... It's hard to really get into that question when it comes to me because I felt like when I was a teenager, like I was a goody two-shoes. Like I felt like I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. But my boyfriend, when I was a teenager, my boyfriend was grown. And my mother used to like turn my phone off so I couldn't talk to him, but he would just like turn it back on. And so by me being a child, because that's what I was, and my boyfriend being an adult, it was like he would force me to do stuff. I didn't necessarily want to do it. Exactly. I wasn't like hot in the ass. But my boyfriend was like grooming me, and he was like saying like I needed to do this stuff because I was with a grown person.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is now that I look back on it. I do want to get into your college life. You did study cinema and media studies at Morehouse College. How was it going to an all boys school?
It was cool, but you know, Spelman and Clark is right there. Like
Mhm.
a lot of people don't realize how close they really are. But it was different because I grew up, like I said, it was me and my sister. So I wasn't used to being around like all these guys 24/7. But it was cool. We have a brotherhood. I had a good time.
There's a stigma that all the men that go to Morehouse are gay.
Oh, are gay. I thought you were
Oh,
gonna say
you said hoes? No, I heard gay. I remember being in high school and I was like, when me and my friends were like trying to pick colleges, my best friend was like, oh, I want to go to Morehouse. And the teacher looked at him like she was so confused. And I was like, why is she looking at him like that? And one of the students was like, all the boys that go to Morehouse gay.
That's not true. That's not true at all. I mean, there are gay. It's a higher rate because it's an all guy school, but there are straight guys there too.
Okay. So do you think it was easier for you coming out being at Morehouse?
No. It was tough either way.
What was the conversation like when you came out to your mother?
So, and it's crazy because I came out to my mom and dad because of the boy, because of my boyfriend at the time. So he was from Michigan too, and when I was going home for winter break, I wanted to be around him. So, they
you could have been around him without coming out.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been real. Like I don't know, but they told me they loved me, and it's crazy because the next day, ooh, my mom's gonna kill me. The next day, she called me and was like,
you know what? This is a lot for me. Like, if you had to talk about a boy, call your dad.
We got off the phone literally 20 minutes later. She called me crying like,
Baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm processing it. You know, you can call me about whatever. I love you regardless.
And then ever since then, they've been cool.
How was your emotional state? Like, was you crying when you came out?
Yes, I was walking, crying, pacing, farting, everything under the sun. I was so nervous. Like, I don't know why that's such a hard thing to do.
I don't know either. You know
don't.
what's so crazy? When I came out, I didn't need to come out. I didn't need to come out. Like, the way I act now, I always acted like
it's crazy because 9 times out of 10, people's parents know already.
My mama asked me, was I gay? Well, my mama didn't ask me. My mother told me when I was 10 years old that I was gay. She came to me and she was like, my mother always treated me like an adult. She came to me and she was like, if I ask you a question, are you going to tell me the truth? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, are you gay? And I was like, no. And she was like, yes, you are. And I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like, yes, you are. She was like, I'm your mother and I know. She's like, but when you're ready to tell me, I'm going to be ready. But when I actually told her, it was like that to me in my mind, it was like that conversation never happened because I was still a train wreck when I had to tell her. Like,
I don't know why it's such a difficult thing to tell our parents because they are going to love us regardless. Like, I believe that 100%. But I think it's just that when you tell them, it becomes real, I guess. Like, your whole life is different. I don't know.
I don't know why I was nervous, but I do know. I told my mother, it was like, I didn't give a fuck who knew after that.
Literally.
I started letting my freak flag fly. You interned at Pierre's casting producer assistant on BT's for the Quad. How was that?
How did you? Oh, you.
I'm in the field, baby. I'm a journalist.
That was a great experience. Pierre's Casting is one of the biggest casting companies here in Atlanta. He was really cool. He looked out for me. He looked out for my parents. I had brought them in to a premiere of the Quad actually, and he showed love. It was a cool experience. I seen people audition. We had all type of people come in, from celebrities to regular. I mean, celebrities are regular people, but regular people. It was a good time.
Moving on. Is it Dissolution or Dissolution? A film written and directed by you?
Desolation, yes.
How you been?
Honestly, still struggling.
Well, you know I'm here for you, right?
I know.
Well, I think it's time that you tell your parents.
Honorable mentions Jamarion Wills, who is Jew Wills now. He's really, really big on TikTok and Instagram. and Keisha Knight. What is that film about?
My story when I was younger.
It's a true story?
It's a true story.
I watched it too.
You watched it?
I did watch it.
Did
I
you
was in the
enjoy
field.
it?
I had to watch it. I did enjoy it. How did you feel about the outcome of the movie?
I loved it. And I loved the impact that it gave people. A lot of people reached out to me and was like, thank you for telling your story. Because unfortunately, that type of story is very common, especially in the Black family. And it just gave them the courage to either tell their parents what happened to them or just to know that they're not alone. And that was the point of it.
When did you tell your parent about it?
So it happened to me when I was like 5 through 7. I told them at like 12. Because I was getting sick a lot as far as like I had stomach aches. And I'm like, yo, I think this is happening because I'm keeping this big ass secret inside. So I just ended up telling them, yeah, at 12.
Do you feel like that played a part in why you like men?
I don't think so. I don't believe that.
Thank you, Jesus.
I don't believe that. I do not believe that. No.
Thank you, Jesus, if you said that, because that was going to piss me off.
No, I don't believe that.
Okay, going into Ambitions on OWN. Created by Jamie Giddens and Will Packer, starring Rodney Giddens, Brian White, and Essence Atkins. You were a set producer?
No, I was the writer's assistant.
Okay, and how did you get that?
That's a funny story. So before that production, I was supposed to start another one. My grandfather ended up passing away, and they gave my job away because I had to go to Lansing. So I called Miss Felicia, and she hooked me up with, I believe it was Jamie, which is like a big brother to me now. And he brought me on to Ambitions, which was a way better production, budget, everything. So it was an elevation for sure.
As I was in the field getting all this information with you, I've learned that you have like you got a nice resume when it comes to entertainment. Thank you. So one would assume you have a passion for it, right?
I do.
So why are we not there now? Like, what's the tea? What's going on? Like, where did it stop for you?
COVID. When COVID hit, the entertainment world took a big hit, and I just kind of lost my drive. But I plan on getting back to it. So
yeah, tomorrow ain't promised, baby. You got to get the ball rolling.
I know.
I want to tell you something.
What's up?
This is a me thing. I don't know if you feel this way, but this is a me thing. Originally, when I was back home in Chicago, I had a podcast. It was an ensemble, and we got really big in Chicago. I started the podcast because being in entertainment is a passion for mine. I went to performing arts high school. I originally got into college for musical theater. I ended up going for journalism. And when I moved from Chicago, I was like, I really want to take this serious. I'm about to move to Atlanta. It can become a thing. This was 5 years ago. And I kept trying to do it, and I kept trying to do it as an ensemble, and nobody was taking it serious. And now that I look back on it, they weren't taking it serious because it wasn't their vision. It was mine. But I just kept telling myself, like, I need an ensemble because nobody's going to watch me on a show by myself. And 5 years later, I have a show that people are watching. But I think sometimes we get in our mind, and all it takes is for us to just do the shit.
Yep. Literally. And I want to give you your flowers because, like you said, you started this, and I watched a few episodes of it, and you actually be popping your shit on it.
Yeah, I'll be in the motherfucking field. Yeah, thank you. Now, we moving on to the motherfucking streets. I'm going to name a few people, and you got to tell me what you think about them. Whatever comes to your mind. Now, some stuff I might ask you along the way, but I'm just going to name a few people. Meech.
Messy. Yeah.
Because Meech is messy and he like to play both sides.
That's it?
That's it.
I think he thinks highly of you, though.
Meech?
Yeah, I think he thinks highly of you.
You think so?
I do think so.
Does he act like he thinks?
Well, I don't know. I can only go off what people say. I don't know how he makes you feel or what he says.
You know what he did.
Heard you. Rico.
Which one?
Famous Rico.
Oh, that's my dog. Like, we have a really good bond. I love Rico.
This name was highly requested for me to say, and they wanted me.
Pep, I'm scared.
They wanted me to make sure that this is the right Dooley, but
out of TB Dooley.
That's enough.
Oh, that's my dog too. I have a really soft spot for Dooley. I feel like a lot of people see what they see on TV, but they don't actually know Dooley. Dooley is a sweetheart, straight up. That bitch is crazy, but
do you think? Okay, this is my thing. I don't know him. He does seem like a nice person, but do you feel like the things that people see on TV that they're judging for is accurate? Because we can only judge you based off what you give us. Like what I'm saying in this camera or what you said in this camera, no matter how much I edit it or how I may make it seem, you said that shit out your mouth.
True. But I feel like that's also for a TV show. Which is entertainment. Like you have to entertain the people. So of course, ripping bitches' heads off is gonna entertain the people.
Yeah. Eat up. Hold on.
Heard you. London.
Who's that? London. Wait. It's funny because he just reached out to me not too long ago.
Did he?
He did. After
go ahead, London.
He was cool.
He was? Like past tense?
Yeah.
Oh, he not cool no more?
We don't talk no more.
Oh,
but thank you for the Nicki Minaj concert ticket.
Oh, he bought you tickets to Nicki Minaj? That's nice.
It was really sweet.
Did you deal with him romantically?
Me and London were chatting. When he came out here, we hung out.
So you were dealing with him romantically?
Yeah, sure.
Were you sexually involved with him?
With London?
Yeah.
We had fun.
Now remember in the beginning of this interview, y'all, I asked him, are you gonna talk that shit?
You know I'm talking about shit.
Okay. Tim,
you came out the woodworks. I didn't even think people.
Baby, I'm in the field.
Yes,
I'm in the motherfucking. I told you I was searching for 3 hours across all platforms.
Me and London had fun. We did.
That's
but
nice.
I'm not really a kiss and teller. You know.
Well, I already know the answer. This is for the people. Amir.
Which Amir?
From Florida.
Oh, that's my dog too. Yeah, we cool. That's my dog. You know. Yeah. I love him. We go together. And if any bitch want to get in the field about it, let me know.
Come on, baby.
That's my dog too. No, that's my dog too. Amir, he showed a lot of love for my birthday.
That's why he done here for your birthday?
No, I think he just moved here.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's my baby too.
Your baby?
Yeah, like that's what I say when people are my dog.
I'm not gonna ask none about that because I got follow-up questions later.
Okay.
Justin Ruff.
I love Justin too. He's an Aries. Oh my God, Pep, you coming cool, right? No, okay, so me and Justin, I love Justin. We've had some great times.
Were you romantically involved with him?
I was.
And how was that?
Great. We had a great time.
That's nice. Y'all still on good terms?
Yeah, I could call him right now. We don't fuck with each other or something.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Justin, I thought we was getting married.
Interesting.
Oh, Pep, how do people know all this shit? I thought I'd be like...
Eli. E to the L-I. Do you want to be called Eli or Duda?
My baby too. It's my dog.
Is it true before y'all was cool, y'all messed around?
No, that's not true.
You're a compulsional, compassionate liar. Like your line is so compassionate with yourself that you believe.
We slept in the same bed together, but we didn't do anything.
Okay. Damien.
That's my dog too. That's like a brother to me. He's really like a good person too.
Somebody told me to ask about Damien because they said you and some friends who asked me not to name them had all been intimate with him.
Me and my friends?
Not at the same time.
Oh, no. Well,
so you never had no relations with Damien?
Mm-mm. I mean, we may have taken some shit down together, but not like, you know.
Heard you. Okay, this is a question. Would you be comfortable with your lover and your friend hanging out without you being present?
It depends what friend.
Would I be cool with my lover and my
I
guess it depends on the friend.
What friend.
It depends on the
your
friend.
friends.
Depends on the lover too.
Boom.
Yeah.
One of my lovers and friends hanging out is out there.
I don't know if you have a lover. That was just a question that needed to be asked. Do you believe that every top has a top?
Not everyone, but a lot of them.
Do you think every top has a top?
Every top can be top.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they all have
Boom.
Okay. Which is segue into the question that everybody wanted me to ask about you.
I knew.
What the last person said, because I said a lot of people ask this question, but the last person said I have to get this on camera.
Okay.
When they are in public with you and the topic comes up about tops and bottom and sexual conversation, when you are sharing your experience, you share a lot of top experiences. And if an experience gets brought up where it was like that you allegedly bottomed, you tell them like, oh, don't disrespect me like that, or that's not true, or something like that. So most of the people wanted to bring up this question. Do you bottom?
I must not fuck with that person. I have bottomed before.
You have bottomed before? You don't bottom frequently?
No.
When was the last time you bottomed?
I get like I don't want to say itch because that sounds nasty, but it's
an urge.
I get an urge, and when I get an urge,
How do you feel that that's even a topic of discussion? How often that you bottom?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people. I'm mysterious to a lot of people. They don't know how I give it up, so they be want to know.
Can I share something with you?
Yeah, what's up?
Someone told me that they were playing house with you. And they said you was being stingy. They said that you asked them to give you fellatio, and they did. And then they was like, oh, it was their turn, and you were... They said you did it, but you were doing it like you didn't want to do it. So you not bottoming also goes into the form of you not liking to suck dick as well?
I don't care for that.
I thought everybody liked to suck dick.
No, baby.
Y'all don't like sucking dick? Why?
I'll be pretending like I don't know how to do it so that they be like, stop.
That is so weird to me. I've never met a man who did not like sucking dick. Why?
I would say
why is that weird? I don't. It make you feel like a slut or something. Like I don't know.
Hey, baby, I got other ways to make you feel.
It makes the experience more fun.
I
don't
like it.
For me.
Wait, I need to know who. We'll talk after this.
I'm gonna tell you who asked that too. But all of those questions, everything that I named from the name the people to that, those was questions that people wanted to know. They sent in for you. We about to play Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck, Marry, Kill. LaShawn, Raheem, Marcus, and Marcus is Mark the Great.
LaShawn, kill LaShawn. It was Marcus and who else? Raheem.
Marcus, Raheem, and LaShawn.
Yeah, kill LaShawn. I would say fuck Raheem and marry Marcus.
That is a very interesting decision. Damien, Kevin, J-Bo.
Kill J-Bo. Marry Damien, fuck Kevin.
Ira.
That's my cousin.
Y'all cousins?
Like blood cousin.
I did not know that.
Yes, that's my cousin.
Damn. Now that's gonna mess up my motherfucking count.
No.
Okay, going to the. Well, we just gonna kill Ira then.
Okay, yeah, kill Ira.
Ken, the trainer, and Justin Ruff.
Kill Ira. Marry Justin. Fuck Ken.
Okay, last one. Sebastian. Carter, as in Suck My Pola. And Corey. Corey. This is so messy.
Wait, Corey who?
Have mercy.
Corey, turn the camera off.
He need to be next.
It's too much tea, bitch. For me, I'm like, oh.
Sebastian who? Oh, Bash. Okay. I would kill Suck My Pola. That's my cousin's ex.
Show the fuck is.
Yeah, I would kill him. I don't play like that.
Good for you.
Marry Corey and fuck Bash.
Nice
Wait, why you
answer.
keep looking up?
Why I keep looking over there?
Uh-huh.
Maybe I need to have him in the seat next so he can tell you.
Oh, Pep, for real? That's my dog.
Going back to Amir. What made you ask that question to Chris regarding Amir when we were at Callie's house? Where everybody thought that Eli asked it. Do you remember what the question was? It wasn't even a question. It was a statement.
What was the statement?
You said something on the lines of, tell the boy, I think it was like, tell the boy that the boy from Florida don't want him or something like that. Or it was something like that. But everybody thought that Eli asked it and they were mad at Eli.
It was literally just a key. I don't know what they had going on. I was just being funny. But I didn't apologize to him.
You did not.
I apologize to him.
Why did you apologize to Amir?
Because why would I bring Amir up? He wasn't even there. It was literally just supposed to be funny. But what's the boy name? Chris, I apologize. It was just a key. I don't have no issue with you.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, no, for real.
I'm gonna send this episode to Chris.
Yeah, no, for real. I felt bad afterwards.
Are you single?
I am.
Okay. What kind of guys are you into? Besides Amir.
Wait. Amir is crazy. I like guys that okay, I like guys for their personality before their looks. I'll say that. Like, you have to have a good personality. You have to be funny. I have to be able to laugh with you. And looks come after.